So hey everyone, my name is Saito Young. I'm the founder and CEO of TouchBase. We're a team out of MIT, and we've developed a technology that we believe will revolutionize the way that people interact with physical objects that are all around them. So essentially, our technology enables physical objects to be embedded with digital content that's stored online. Our technology takes the form of two components. First is a unique tag that you can embed within physical objects. Second is a smartphone app that can read and decode that tag. Simply by touching the object to the screen of the smartphone recognizes that unique tag and pulls the corresponding information from the internet and displays it to the screen. And we do all this without using the camera, without using QR codes, and without NFC. So our business model is to license this technology to companies and organizations who can benefit from integrating this technology into their own products and services. This can range from more obvious use cases like games, business cards, and advertisements, to other ones such as payments and ticketing, product authentication, and key cards. Now I could go on, but I think it'll be more interesting if we take a look at what it's like to live in a TouchBase enabled world.
Trigger me no press people button. Nobody chat come face me with something. Like how me have 22 in a me something. Then I feel so forget the next thousand fool. Press trigger me no press people button. Nobody chat come face me with something. Like how me have 22 in a me something. Then I feel so forget the next thousand fool. Anytime you ready put a whistle start war. See who knows is spread it out from the style is the bomb, the dang, diggy diggy. A room one no play with the bomb, the dang, diggy diggy. My style is the bomb, the dang, diggy diggy.
All right, so what's the magic behind this technology? How are these tags communicating with the smartphone? So at its core, what we've done is we've printed conductive ink within each of these tags in such a way that when you tap the tag onto the screen, it basically mimics finger touches that are placed onto the screen. But it goes much deeper than that. What we've realized was that when people touch objects to the screen, they're often moving it, they're often rotating it. So we've had to implement an extremely robust pattern recognition algorithm to always make sure that we're getting the correct ID. We've also realized that the phone might not necessarily register the pattern correctly every single time, which is why we've had to implement probabilistic error correction to, again, make sure that we're pulling the correct ID every single time. Now, the mechanism by which our technology works is extremely important because it's our main differentiating factor between us and other tagging technologies such as QR codes and NFC. Now, QR codes and NFC have been around for an extremely long time, especially QR codes. But both have faced significant hurdles that have really limited their adoption. The first issue is compatibility. NFC is currently only available in a small subset of smartphones that are in the market. Unlike NFC, TouchBase works across all touchscreen smartphones, including iPhones, including older Android models. But the issue is not just compatibility. Another issue with NFC is its cost. Currently, NFC cannot be rolled out in large volume use cases because it's way too expensive. Unlike NFC, TouchBase is much cheaper and can be printed at 1/10 of the cost of NFC chips. Now, comparing ourselves to QR codes, the first issue with QR codes is security. So if you wanted to implement a tagging technology to counteract counterfeit operations, using a visual code like QR codes, it's basically unusable because it's so easy to take a picture of it, copy it, and put it onto your own packaging. Unlike QR codes, TouchBase is invisible and it's more secure. And last but not least is invisibility. There's a reason why retailers such as Louis Vuitton or Gucci have decided not to implement QR codes into their own advertising campaigns. It's because it's distracting and it doesn't jive with their branding. Unlike QR codes, TouchBase is invisible and it doesn't interfere with their branding. We're recently featured on the main page of VentureBeat with the headline, TouchBase, an NFC alternative that you might actually use. Now, we feel like this perfectly summarizes what we're offering. We're offering the ease and convenience of NFC, but we're making it available to a much wider audience. Now, our ultimate goal is to become an established technology standard that companies can use to deliver content to its users. It's an ambitious goal, but I think we have the team to do it. We're a team out of MIT, and we come from diverse backgrounds ranging from business, to math, to physics, to computer science, to material science. I can honestly say that my teammates are some of the smartest people that I've ever met. And if we could turn what started out as a simple dorm room discussion into what we have today, imagine the possibilities in the future. But we are looking to grow, we are looking to hire. That's why we're raising a $500,000 convertible note for the purposes of a patent application, further research and development, a beta test, and also to hire more developers and business development staff. So thanks a lot, everyone, for your time. Please come by our booth afterwards. We have a